Who is Moses? Moses is one of the most prominent prophets in the Old Testament. He was chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and guide them to the promised land. He is also considered the author of the first five books of the Bible, the Pentateuch. Moses was a great leader, lawgiver, and the servant of God. Raised in Pharaoh's palace. Though raised as an Egyptian prince, Moses never forgot his Hebrew identity. Kills an Egyptian. In an attempt to defend a Hebrew slave, Moses killed an Egyptian and fled to Midian. Exodus 2:11-25. Burning bush encounter. God spoke to Moses through a burning bush and called him to deliver the Israelites. Exodus 3. Deliverance from Egypt. Moses confronted Pharaoh and through God's power brought 10 plagues upon Egypt. Exodus 7:12. Parting of the Red Sea. With God's help, Moses parted the Red Sea to let the Israelites escape. Exodus 14. Receiving the Ten Commandments. On Mount Sinai, Moses received the Ten Commandments directed from God. Exodus 20. Leading in the wilderness. Moses led the Israelites for 40 years through the wilderness, enduring many challenges. Death before entering the promised land. Due to disobedience, Moses was not allowed to enter the promised land. He died on Mount Nebo after seeing it from a distance. Deuteronomy 34. Spiritual lessons from Moses' life. Obedience to God's call. Even though Moses was hesitant, he eventually obeyed God. We must also learn to respond to God's call with faith. Faith in God's power. Parting the Red Sea shows the importance of trusting God in impossible situations. Patience and leadership. Moses showed great patience while dealing with the complaints and disobedience of the Israelites. Power of prayer. Moses often interceded for the people. His close relationship with God reminds us of the strength in prayer, relying on God over self. Though he felt inadequate as a speaker, God empowered him. We should trust God's strength over our weaknesses. Living a holy life. Moses walked closely with God, reminding us to live in holiness and obedience. Where was Prophet Moses born? Canaan, Egypt, Jerusalem, Babylon. And the correct answer is Egypt. Second question. What was the name of Moses' brother who helped him confront Pharaoh? A. Joshua, B. Aaron, C. Elijah, D. Samuel. And the correct answer is B. Aaron. Third question. What miraculous event happened at the Red Sea? A. It rained manna. B. The sea turned to blood. C. The sea parted for the Israelites. D. Moses walked on water. And the correct answer is C. The sea parted for the Israelites. Fourth question. What did God speak to Moses through in the wilderness? A. A cloud. B. A dove. C. A burning bush. D. A thunderstorm. And the correct answer is C. A burning bush. Fifth question. What was the name of the mountain where Moses received the Ten Commandments? A. Mount Moriah. B. Mount Zion. C. Mount Ararat. D. Mount Sinai. And the correct answer is D. Mount Sinai. Sixth question. What was Moses' sister's name? A. Rebecca. B. Leah. C. Miriam, D. Sarah. And the correct answer is C. Miriam. Seventh question. How many plagues did God send upon Egypt before Pharaoh let the Israelites go? A. 5, B. 7, C. 10, D. 12. And the correct answer is C. 10. Eighth question. What did Moses do when the Israelites were thirsty in the wilderness? A. Prayed for rain. B. Dug a well. C. Struck a rock and water came out. D. Led them to a river. And the correct answer is C. Struck a rock and water came out. Ninth question. Why was Moses not allowed to enter the promised land? A. He broke the tablets. B. He disobeyed God's instruction. C. He doubted God's power. D. He returned to Egypt. And the correct answer is C. He doubted God's power. 10th question. Who succeeded Moses as the leader of the Israelites? A. Aaron. B. Caleb. C. Joshua. D. Samuel. And the correct answer is C. Joshua. And now we are going to say some of the interesting facts about Egypt. Egypt is full of fascinating history, culture, and wonders. Here are some interesting facts about Egypt that might surprise you. Ancient Egypt facts. The pyramids are super ancient. The Great Pyramid of Giza is over 4,500 years old and is the only one of the seven wonders of the ancient world still standing. Hieroglyphics were more than just pictures. Ancient Egyptians used over 700 symbols in their writing system. They wrote on papyrus, which is an early form of paper made from a plant. Mummies were preserved with care. It could take up to 70 days to properly mummify a body. They believed this was essential for the soul's journey to the afterlife. Geography and nature. Egypt is mostly desert. About 95% of Egypt is desert, but the river Nile makes a narrow green strip of the fertile land. Most Egyptians live near it. Nile is the world's longest river. At about 6,650 kilometers long, it flows south to north and was the lifeblood of ancient Egyptian civilization. Modern Egypt, home to one of the oldest cities, Cairo, Egypt's capital, is one of the largest cities in Africa and the Middle East. It has been continuously inhabited for over 1000 years. Arabic is the official language, but Egypt also has a unique dialect of Arabic that's widely understood in the Arab world because of Egyptian movies and music. Culture and beliefs. The ancient Egyptians believed in over 2000 gods. They had gods for everything from the sun Ra to the afterlife Osiris to cats Bastet. Cats were sacred. Egyptians believed cats brought good luck, and harming a cat even accidentally was considered a serious crime. Bonus fun fact: Hollywood loves Egypt. Ancient Egypt has inspired countless movies, games, and books from The Mummy to Assassin's Creed and Origin. Did you like the video? Like, share, and subscribe.